Hey, what's good everyone? Lewis Angel right here with A Mind. It is January the 9th, 2012. And for today's video, I actually wanted to comment on this video clip that I'm about to show you by Will Smith. So, take a look at it real quick. It's very powerful, very empowering, and it's just, a very powerful story that he gives about his life and about just laying the brick down perfectly. Check it out.
One summer, his dad tore down a brick wall on the front of his business and told 12-year-old Will and his 9-year-old brother to rebuild it, a job they said was impossible. It took them a year and a half, but they did it.
And he said, now don't you ever tell me it's something that you can't do.
You don't try to build a wall. You don't set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to build the biggest, baddest, greatest wall that's ever been built. You don't start there. You say, I'm going to lay this brick as perfectly as a brick can be laid. And you do that every single day. And soon you have a wall.
That made you guys realize that you don't have to be in that stress mode of trying to figure out, oh my gosh, about this huge goal that you want to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to take a lot of work for you to accomplish that. And sometimes what happens in our daily lives is that we get caught up with staying stressed about, man, I want to accomplish this, but yet there's so many things that I have to do to accomplish this goal, and it's going to take me, all these years, and I have to perfect this and perfect that and perfect this in order to accomplish this goal, and I got to, you're done. Man, people are just, they stay in that mentality that, guess what? They never end up accomplishing that goal. They never end up creating that wall. They just dream about it and dream about it. You see, in order for us to be able to accomplish whatever it is that we want to accomplish, we got to take Will Smith's advice and focus on laying down a brick at a time. Laying it down perfectly, not just throwing bricks out, putting a little bit of cement, laying down some more bricks on top of that. Because guess what? If we do that, if we do it sloppy, someone's just going to pass right on by and stop and say, oh wait, look at this wall. Look at this. This guy has a huge dream. Well, guess what? I'm about to destroy it. Look at this. Wall crashes in an instant. Why? Because the foundation wasn't set. You were just trying to, do little tasks here and there, but you weren't doing them to the best of your abilities. You weren't perfecting your craft as you were doing these tasks. See, you have to lay them down, but lay them perfectly. Lay down these bricks perfectly. And soon, as Will Smith says, you will have a wall. So start right now. You have a vision, great. It's powerful to envision yourself having achieved all kinds of things. Picture that right now. What is your ultimate goal in life? What is it? Now, what you have to do is break that down into small little chunks, smaller pieces. And then focus on those smaller chunks, those smaller pieces. And work hard at making sure that they are laid down perfectly. Alright? And then once you're done with that, focus on the next one. And then once you're done with that, focus on the next one. And guess what? Eventually, you will have reached this ultimate goal of yours. So, what do you guys have to do right now? Take a look real quick at the last few days. We have gone, 9 days into 2012? Are you well on your way to achieving the goals that you set this year? Or have you been kind of lazy and been getting sidetracked by watching too many YouTube videos or watching too much TV or playing too many video games or just being a lazy person, procrastinating? Maybe that was one of your goals, is to stop procrastinating so much. Well, guess what? You have to start right now. This is one of those bricks that you have to lay down perfectly before you can move on. Start being active, all right? Start being active and proactive in the right type of activities on a daily, consistent basis. But it starts now. See, I have this for a reason. It's kind of an anchor for myself, right? This traffic light. It acts as an anchor because what happens is we have these lights in our lives every day. And every single goal of ours that we want to accomplish has these lights. Now, normally what we do at a traffic stop, right? What happens is that we wait for those lights to turn. Well, guess what? With our personal goals, there's no one out there that's going to flip the switches for us. We have to flip them for ourselves. So, whatever goal you have, it starts up here. Every single goal, it starts at this big wall. It's up to you to make it go down to the green. You have to decide to flip the switch and just go. It's not gonna, someone isn't gonna come along the way and flip it for you. You have to do it for yourself. You have to decide whether to stay in green, to stay in the, I'll do it some days, maybe I won't do some other days. That's staying in yellow. Or maybe staying in red. I'll get to it eventually. That wall will, I'll get to building that wall later on down the road. No, you don't want to be here. You don't want to be here either. You want to be constantly just going, being active. Consistent, massive action on a daily basis is the only way that you will eventually have that wall of yours. So, let's go. That's all I got to say. Let's go. Let's make 2012 happen. It's here. You just got to go and do it. Peace out. Comment, share, like, subscribe. I'm out.